Hi, good afternoon, everyone. We are ready to begin this session now. Um, I am Kuhu Singh, and I am analyst that works with the NASCOM Insights team. I'll be presenting the key insights from the report called "From Storage to Services: Can India's Data Center Boom Catalyze Tech Services Growth?" And thank you, everyone, for joining us once again. So before we dive in, let's just quickly cover what we'll discuss and how this report was put together. Our objective was to analyze how the rapid expansion of data centers in India influences the demand, revenue growth, and strategic evolution of tech services. We'll explore the rise in demand for various tech services, then optimal strategic partnership models that will emerge due to the synergies, workforce transformation trends, and also emerging opportunities. Our findings are based on a robust evidence covering over 15 survey responses, in-depth interviews with data center operators and analyst firms. We've also leveraged extensive secondary research to contextualize and also validate the key trends. I'll also like to highlight that the key contributors towards this POV include Analog, Capital and CBRE, Control S, Cushman and Wakefield, ESGS, Iron Mountain, JLL, L&T Cloud Infinity, Microsoft, SIFI, STT, GTC India, as well as Yota. So let me just quickly walk you through our agenda for the next 20 minutes. We'll start by mapping out the current data center landscape, both globally as well as in India. Then we'll pivot to the core of our discussion, which is the significant tech services opportunity arising from this data center boom. We'll also delve into the specific tech services and job roles that are set to experience increased demand, examine the importance of collaborative business models, and highlight key future growth opportunities. And then finally, we'll present some actionable recommendations for all stakeholders to catalyze this growth. And the stakeholders that we've covered through the POV include government, data center operators, tech service providers, and also the upcoming workforce. Yeah, so let me just quickly walk everyone through the current data center landscape. So currently, global data center capacity across 97 markets stands at around 40 gigawatt. And India's current data center capacity across top 7 cities stands at around 1.2 gigawatt. Let me remind you, these are not NASCOM numbers. These are numbers that we've leveraged from our secondary sources. That said, India has been experiencing, a 4x growth in data center capacity, rising from 307 megawatt to 1.2 gigawatt between FY 2018 and FY 2025. Now, this surge is primarily driven by three key factors. Firstly, is the exponential rise in data consumption and also aggressive 5G data deployments. Fundamentally, these are changing how data is accessed and processed. Secondly, the powerful convergence of cloud computing and AI, which demands immense computational power and storage. And thirdly, we have enhanced subsea cable connectivity, providing the vital digital pathways for global data traffic. As of this moment, India is connected through around 17 subsea cables, which makes it a lucrative market for establishing data centers. Now, within this dynamic landscape, we are observing three critical emerging trends. First is the rise of AI led data centers, which are designed from ground up to handle intense AI workloads. Secondly, we are witnessing the increasing deployment of edge data centers, which are bringing computing closer to the data sources for enabling lower latency. These have been, quite crucial after the deployment of 5G started. Then we have a strong emphasis on green data centers and focus on sustainability and energy efficiency has become a non-negotiable for future growth of the data centers. Now, in terms of initiatives, what we've seen is that hyperscalers like Microsoft, AWS, Google are undertaking initiatives to build AI-ready data centers. In terms of data center operators and other companies, we are also seeing Control S, Krutrim, Geo, Yota, Adani Connex, Princeton Digital Group, SIFI, and STT GDC India being active in this space. When moving on to edge data centers, what we are seeing is that leading data center operators have already announced edge facility expansions to over 200 locations over the course of the next 5 to 6 years. Key players that we've highlighted in this report are Nextra by Airtel, Railtel, STD, GTC, etc. Now, moving to green certified data centers, what we've observed is that across top 7 cities in India, green certified data center capacity has witnessed a CAGR of around 15%, reaching from 159 megawatt in 2020 to 314 megawatt as of April 2025. So, in a nutshell, about one fourth of the data center capacity across major cities in India was green certified as of April 2025. Now I'll move to the core focus area of our POV and answer the key question that we decided to answer through the POV was, which is whether data center growth will power growth of tech services. Yeah, so highlighting the tech services opportunity in data centers, what we've seen is that from our survey, the resounding answer across all leading data center operators has been that yes, data center growth will lead to an increase in demand for data center for tech services in India. Our research clearly indicates this growth, and it is expected to significantly increase demand across various categories of tech services. While all tech services will see a benefit, some are poised for more substantial growth. Further, 82% respondents have indicated a high impact, that is around 20% contribution to tech services revenue growth as per our survey. The full impact of this growth on tech services revenue is projected over the medium term, typically 3 to 5 years time frame. Our survey also reveals the top 5 tech services in demand, and these are cybersecurity services, cloud services, cooling power and physical infrastructure tech services, IT services, and system integration and data analytics and AI. Now, why are these services expected to witness a rise? There are several factors that are driving this. Firstly, accelerated digitalization and cloud adoption are pushing more enterprises towards cloud based solutions. Secondly, the growing adoption of AI, ML, and Gen AI across industry demands specialized infrastructure and expertise. Thirdly, the rollout of 5G and proliferation of IoT devices are generating massive amounts of data at the edge, requiring distributed computing solutions. Finally, the increasing complexity of cybersecurity threats as we stand today and the robust data governance are fueling the demand for sophisticated cybersecurity and data sovereignty solutions. Now, as we know, as we've established that, due to data center growth, tech services opportunity is only going to increase. Now, this demand will translate directly into new job roles and a shift in required skills, which we'll delve into now. Now, what we have seen is that job roles like cybersecurity expert, data center technician or hardware specialist, cloud infrastructure engineer, hyperscale data center specialist, and AI/ML engineers are expected to be highly in demand. And in parallel to this, what our survey reveals is also that the critical skills needed will include AI driven automation, real time data processing, skills in virtualization and containerization, AI/ML based threat detection, skills in renewable energy systems integration, and knowledge of advanced cooling technologies. So, all of this data that we are showing here is from the survey that we conducted between May to June 2025. Now, moving on, to truly unlock this tech services opportunity, what we see is that collaborative business models are essential, and we'll be talking more about them now. Yeah. So our survey reveals that we see strong synergies emerging between data center operators and tech service providers. In terms of partnership models, we see strategic alliances being formed for setting up AI-ready data centers or edge data centers. These have been ranked as number one. Uh, these have been defined as ones where tech companies or startups can partner with data center operators to modify infrastructure for leveraging AI or develop AI application on top of their infrastructure layer. Now, this is being followed by managed service partnerships, where tech providers offer end-to-end cloud security or AI services hosted within the data centers, while data center operator focuses primarily on ensuring facility uptime, power, and connectivity. The third favorable collaborative model is JVs or equity partnerships, which combine technology expertise and real estate and land procurement for data centers. Then we have joint go to market models. These have been defined as ones where data center operator and tech service providers co develop bundled offerings like hybrid cloud, disaster recovery, compliance hosting, etc. And then they pitch them to the clients. Now next we have the build to suit model, where the tech company co-invests in physical infrastructure with the data center operator, which builds and manages it, and then the tech company uses it exclusively. Lastly, we have the sell to business model that enables tech companies to resell or bundle data center infrastructure as part of their broader digital transformation solutions. Now, we also realize that there'll be certain challenges that will be faced while forging these partnerships. Now, in terms of challenges, what we find is that limited domain knowledge in data centers, concerns over data security, and lack of specialized solutions can hamper engagement between the two stakeholders, that is, data center operators and tech service providers. Next, we'll move on to the future growth opportunities for tech service providers. Our survey has revealed that cloud infrastructure and migration services, AI driven data center management, and cybersecurity and zero trust architecture emerge as the top future growth areas for tech service providers. While through cloud services, tech service providers can enable and guide enterprises to optimize cloud environments. AI driven data center management can enable automation and predictive maintenance. And thirdly, the cybersecurity services can help protect data systems in complex environments, which is a key need these days. Other key opportunity areas that we've highlighted, and these are also from the survey, are regulatory compliance and data sovereignty solutions, analytics and digital twin modeling, and data center applications and software development. Now we'll move on to the key recommendations which we have devised for all stakeholder groups to collectively catalyze this growth. Firstly, I'll move to the government. So, what can the government do to encourage this synergy between data center operators and tech service providers? Firstly, the government needs to create a conducive environment for partnership led approaches. How can that be enabled? That can be enabled by improving the ease of doing business. And at the state level, what we are seeing is a lot of data center policies coming up. A lot of states are coming up with their own data center policies to encourage establishment of data centers. So what we feel that encouraging state governments to integrate allied tech services into their data center policies is one more area that the government can look into. Now, for data center operators, it is crucial that they identify the critical tech services needed. This will help them to identify and work better with tech service providers in partnership. Secondly, what they can do is they can invest in co-development of solutions with tech service providers and focus on hiring appropriate job roles with key skills that are needed. For tech service providers, what we recommend is that they need to build end-to-end solutions that span the entire stack of infrastructure services. Then they can position their services around cloud migration and hybrid cloud models, and also undertake a strong collaboration-led approach, which is essential for both the stakeholders to work together. For the upcoming workforce, what we recommend is that undertaking an appropriate academic courses aligned with in demand job roles and acquiring skills in AI driven automation, real time data processing, and other emerging areas are critical. In essence, what we find is that India's data center boom is not just about physical infrastructure, it's just a profound catalyst for the entire tech services industry. By embracing collaboration, fostering innovation, and building future ready skills, we can collectively transform India into a global powerhouse for digital intelligence. So, this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your time and attention.